Hello everyone, Ginette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and I had a great question today. Somebody asked, why is it that we suddenly are seeing so much awakening happening, specifically in the way of more and more people having spirit contact, connections, communication? And for some people, you might think, well, it's because we're awakening and so it happens. And that's true. But the spirit contact thing is the part I really want to focus on. So collectively, when we all kind of raise our frequency and reach a certain level, it allows that level to be available in this general pool of consciousness that we all can drink from, which gives us ideas and all of this. It's kind of like that 100 monkeys experiment where they had monkeys on one continent learn a skill, and then eventually ones on another continent started to pick up that skill, because what was learned on that first continent was then within kind of like the collective pool of consciousness, or the ether, which then allows others to kind of more easily pick it up because it's available. It's like floating in there, right? So yes, we are awakening, and the more people that awaken, the more people that can kind of pull that idea and open to it. But the other piece is, the more that people awaken, the more our frequency rises generally, which allows more spirit communication to happen. Because what happens is spirit has to kind of lower their frequency in order to connect with us and make that experience happen. And I'm not talking about just like ghost sightings, but I'm talking about those times where you feel something really specific. You hear a spirit message. You feel a loved one near, not just like a haunting experience. I'm talking about communication experiences. Those are happening more because the general collective pool of consciousness is a higher frequency, which allows the spirit world a more easy ability to merge energetically, right? Like when I communicate with spirit, I raise my frequency, they lower theirs, and then we merge them, kind of like when you tune a radio and you get the music, right? If you match the frequencies, you get the music. Same thing is happening more and more now for people. So this is a really good thing, because it's like the veils, when people talk about the veils thinning, they are thinning because we are raising our consciousness, which allows your spirit guides to communicate with you more. And they want to do that. And so they're able to do that more and more in clearer and clearer ways than maybe what we would have had before. So that's kind of why this is becoming a more common topic in people. It's also becoming more frequent in the occurrence of it. Like it's meant to become commonplace eventually to talk about, oh, I got a message from my spirit guide or my counsel about this and this, or, you know, before I make this business decision, just let me check in with my intuition. Let me check in with my spirit team. Let me, whatever it might be, let me feel the energy of the situation. All of that is us living in our higher natural consciousness that has really been dampened for a long time. So in all of that, spirit communication is on the rise. Your guides do want to speak to you a lot more, as well as loved ones, and you have a greater innate ability now to tap into it. So there's a lot happening in the energetics right now, but it's an exciting thing. And so the encouragement from myself and also from spirit is to embrace this change in communication with kind of an open heart rather than being afraid, knowing that you can set a boundary at any point. If there's something you don't like, or you don't want communication at nighttime, say it's a little scary, whatever it might be, you can set your boundaries, but you can also communicate freely in this energy and have those conversations with them. So I hope that helps, and I'll be back with more.